Unleashed here. Beck's here with Ashley Olds, but she's not old, from Sweet Science Ice Cream. Thanks for being here, Ashley. Thanks so much. Little plug on my tatas. They're all cush today. So we're here because we're going to be doing some sampling of some of her fabulous ice cream.
Thank you.
Okay, so I met Ashley I don't know, maybe a few weeks ago. I sent her some emails that I was all up on her ice cream. And then I went to this fabulous tasting at, where were we? At
Tin Whiskers Brewery
in St. Paul, which is also an awesome place to go. Yeah, which I got wasted because I don't drink. Yeah, it was. Beer. Yeah, and it was. Yeah. We had to sit there until one of us could drive. It was crazy. So we have some great ice creams here. We have that I want to taste them all because I actually did taste all of these at the tasting, but they are just amazing. And so the first one that we're gonna eat. We're here for breakfast, by the way, too. We're gonna have the rhubarb cinnamon almond. Ooh. So Ashley, tell me a little bit about the rhubarb cinnamon almond.
So the rhubarb, a lot of people, rhubarb is usually like a side note. It's never the star flavor. And so I wanted to create something, and rhubarb is very like Minnesota. It's the first sign of spring. Minnesota. You know, everybody loves it. Everybody's got it growing in their backyard also. So this is an amaretto cinnamon ice cream with a rhubarb compote swirled through it and some toasted cinnamon almonds. And it's just really fun to have rhubarb be the star of the show. People go crazy for this one. And so every year we run out of rhubarb, so we can't make it all year.
Oh, so this year,
this year we introduced something called Plants to Pints. So for every 10 pounds of rhubarb that you bring in from your backyard, we give you a pint of ice cream. So you might actually be eating the rhubarb from your own backyard.
Wow.
But you know, who can use all the rhubarb that's growing in their backyard?
No, it's true. In fact, that is so cool because my mother has this huge plant that she's always cutting down, trying to get rid of. And I think it would be a great thing, except then she'd sit and eat all the ice cream. It'd be awful. So when I went, that's true, I should sneak it and bring it to you, and then I can get the ice cream. Yeah. And then I can get fat. When we went to this tasting, Big Daddy and I went, and we got the rhubarb one, and we got oh my gosh, what was the other one? Where's your card thing? We got a
let me get that.
Okay.
Hey.
So I can't remember which one it was, but it was unbelievable, and I put it in my freezer, and I snuck some of it. No, that one was so good too.
This one?
That's the one.
Stracciatella.
Okay, that's the one. You have to see this great Sweet Science. Get it? It's awesome. So I buy it. I put it in the freezer. I came home the next day. Usually it takes me maybe a month to eat a pint of ice cream. I'm really good at it. I'll have a little bit when I need it, and then I'm done. And this, I went into it, and 3/4 of a pint later, I put it away and didn't even know what the fuck had just happened. I was like, I didn't even get a weird sugar rush, which I always do. I end up getting all not feeling very good. No, it's probably because everything's natural, so I felt like fabulous.
It's all real stuff. And then my God. You probably felt fabulous because stracciatella, you drizzle in melted chocolate into the freezing ice cream. So that's killer. It makes these tiny little chocolate freckles. So then we add a little bit of Chambord. Because why not? Right. So that's probably why you were feeling extra good.
Gosh, no wonder.
A little bit of that raspberry.
That was ridiculous. That
one ends up in my freezer
ridiculous.
A lot too.
So then I say the next day to Big Daddy, I say, I have to come clean on something. I did something really fucked up yesterday. And the thing that's super fucked up is I didn't get sick from it. I tell him the story. He looks at me and goes, I said, I just want sympathy. That's all I want. That I did something so horrifying. And he said, why the fuck? Why would I give you fucking sympathy? I'm like, he goes, you're just a fat fucking cow. Spent the next 24 hours telling me how fat I was, trying to make me feel like that was his sympathy, a male sympathy way of fixing things.
That's sweet.
So then I was so depressed about it that night when I went to bed, I said goodnight to him. He usually stays and watches TV for a little bit downstairs, and I go upstairs and watch TV, and I take the ice cream and I put it off to the side so it would melt. And then I went and took a shower, and so when I came out, I go to eat it, and he had somehow come to bed. And I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And so I sat there for like 5 minutes going, I have to eat the fucking ice cream. I'm going to die if I don't eat the fucking ice cream. So I snuck downstairs. I waited till I fell asleep and I snuck downstairs and I ate it. And then I tell him again the next day, I need sympathy for what just happened to me again last night. I can't buy that shit anymore. It's like insane.
Yeah.
But I can't stop thinking about that. That is literally like... I have never had anything so amazing, and I do love ice cream, but like I said, I try to be better about it.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
I love hearing the stories of, like, because once
That
we're
kind of
done
stuff.
with a pint, it kind of leaves our possession, and we forget that people have, like, this relationship with it, whether
Yes.
it's sitting on the couch by yourself or sharing it with a bunch of friends, you know, like.
And my friend last
and that's
night,
a good one.
my friend last night, who I said, we can't dip into this ice cream because we have to do this great show with Ashley tomorrow. But we did. Just a teeny bit. A little bit. I didn't even taste it. But, because this one is dark chocolate sorbet. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This one, like, tastes like mousse. So when you had your tasting, it had melted a titch.
Yeah.
And it had that, a little bit of a consistency of a smooth, like a little moisty mousse. And it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I had never had it. Please, allow yourself to taste some of this.
Hey, thank you.
This one you have to definitely sit out a little bit more or throw it in the microwave because I was struggling.
It's like frozen
because
fudge.
it's so good.
Yeah.
It is like frozen fudge.
Yeah, and it's vegan, which you would never know because the cocoa butter just makes it so smooth, you know?
It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love it.
That is pretty good.
It is good. And then we have salted caramel. Now remember, I only have 4 out of how many?
Overall, we've probably invented about 4 dozen, so like about 48, 50 flavors.
Do you switch them on your seasons?
Yep, so we've got about
rhubarb
1 dozen or so that are year-round.
Okay.
And then we always have 2 to 4 coming in or out of season. So we
Cool.
have rhubarb. In June, we had peach cobbler, which we made with a store called Vinaigrette.
Did I get to taste that one or no?
That was the last. That was,
It was,
near the
wasn't it?
stracciatella.
Yes,
the tasting.
yes, I remember.
It was kind of like the berries had
it
the
was limited.
streusel and
Oh, so good.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. So here we have salted caramel.
This one is my favorite to eat super cold.
This is
when
so
it's
good.
super cold because it always stays a
Oops.
little. Whoops, on your jacket there. This one always stays a little softer.
So good. Salted caramel is my absolute favorite ice cream, but I gotta say, I mean, I love yours, but you have so many other ones that it's very, very hard to not like want to just tell it all of them. Let me have coffee toffee.
Oh,
I know I was
so
lucky to go down to Mississippi Co-op and get these, and fortunately they had the dark chocolate sorbet, which I really wanted to try at home, you know, to have it at home. And then also I knew that this coffee toffee was the one that Big Daddy loved and he was dying for. But I told him last night, don't touch my supply because I need
your
it for
hands
me
out of
and
that
Ashley
shit.
tomorrow. Yeah. And he fucking went in it. Like, I'm like, I thought we were in the clear and everything, and he actually dipped into it.
Ooh.
Oh my
See,
God.
there's a chunk of toffee.
Oh my
there.
God,
That's
it's
the
so
business.
good.
That's the business.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't see
Thank you.
that one. Is there more?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's good.
Mm.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
big
it
one.
keeps spilling on me. Anyway, so Ashley,
Yeah.
you said you have possibly some sort of a pop-up coming up. Is there a place that people can look to, like, is it a tasting?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a super secret pop-up, Friday the 31st.
Okay.
And
Coming up this week.
we are we're bringing out 6 to 8 flavors that you've never seen before
Wow.
and will never see again. So now, because of the company started just with these tastings,
Seriously.
and it just kept growing over time. I want to start a company that I could be the only employee for a while.
Yeah.
The tasting started with me just working my ass off for a month and then inviting whoever I could tell to come.
Like,
and
did
then
you email? Just emailing friends?
I
or
started
people
building
you knew?
an email list and
Okay.
anybody I thought would be interested. And then
Okay.
people I didn't know started showing
Oh,
up.
cool.
And then it just kind of grew from there. And now because we're in co-ops and restaurants and stuff like that, it's
Yeah.
a little hard. It's not as exclusive.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
it used to be you show up at a tasting and you get the flavor. If you
Yeah.
don't show up, you're out of
No,
luck.
no. Yeah.
And so so this Friday we're doing that same thing. We're introducing 6 to 8 flavors you've never had before.
Okay.
You'll never get again if you don't show up.
Okay.
And we're bringing back a few of our flavors that have been retired
Okay.
for various reasons. So it'll be super fun. It's the location will be released on Friday. It's Friday
It'll
from
be
5 to 8
So
in St.
how do
Paul
they
somewhere.
find in St. Paul? 5 to 8 in St. Paul.
You
How do
can,
they find this out? Do they go
There's
to
a
your
Facebook
website?
event
Okay.
already, so
Okay.
you can RSVP and then
Okay.
you'll find out that way. Or you can sign up for our newsletter
Okay.
And it's at our website at the bottom of every single page.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so you have to go to that and you have to experience it, or you have to go to all the wonderful places that have her ice cream, which I will post on my website at BexUnleashed.com, and Ashley will also have on her website.
Yeah, we have
SweetScienceIceCream.com? Okay.
We have all of our calendar of events and all the co-ops and restaurants and stuff everywhere we are.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. It's chilly in here.